Hey, yo, it's Master Zero, and welcome to the Smash Sakurai Direct. How do you want to call this? I don't know. At least it's finally the direct where they will um, finally show us Terry Bogard in action, and as you can see, as you probably will know, it's a long button. I don't know if there's anything that I want to cut out, but yeah, we will see. But without further ado, let's see what this is all about. Konnichiwa.
This is Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. The Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game was recently honored with 5 awards at this year's Japan Game Awards.
5 awards, nice.
It's
I want the poster on the background.
Each award is very meaningful to me, so I would like to take the opportunity to extend my thanks to all those who have voted and to all those who have supported us. Thank you so much.
Oh, the Neo Geo controller!
Without further ado,
and even a
let's begin
console.
the presentation.
Cool.
First, we'll start with what the Neo Geo is. It refers to a 1990 video game console for use in arcades and at home, as well as to the name of the system itself. In 1990, the equivalent to the Super NES had only just released in Japan, so if you wanted to play arcade games at home before then, the only option was to play the less polished ports on the Nintendo Entertainment System. However, with the Neo Geo system, you could play the arcade versions of games at home.
Yeah, it's literally
no
an arcade machine in console form,
right around
yes.
the year that I started working for a game company. Back then, Japan had rental services for arcade games. In other words, you could go to a rental store, rent an arcade game, take it home, and play it.
Ooh.
After that, they were sold for home use, but a single game would cost about 30,000 yen.
Yeah, the original Neo Geo games were
But if you
expensive
think
as
about
fuck.
it, compared to playing a game in the arcade 300 times at 100 yen per play, you're getting your money's worth. At the time, some people actually thought this was cheap.
You never had arcades here? I
I mean,
have no
there
idea.
really are people who've played games in the Super Smash Bros. Series 1,000 or even 10,000 times. Anyway, the MBS, as it was called then, was sold in various places, and for an arcade machine, it wasn't all that expensive.
It looks cool. It even does have a cup holder. Nice.
You could also get them on lease. That's why you'd end up seeing lots of candy stores having a Metal Slug cabinet.
Metal Slug.
The home
One game I
version
have
of the Neo
totally
Geo came with this controller.
totally have to play.
Can you see? It has 4 buttons. And this is the actual console itself. Here is the reset button, and here you slot in the big game cartridges. This is the Neo Geo. Just kidding.
Ah.
Actually, this is the Neo Geo X, the portable version that was released afterward.
Oh. I didn't even knew that.
You could also insert it into this docking station and play it as a home console. Beat Nintendo Switch to it. A portable, multi-purpose console.
Wow.
Updated iterations of past systems.
I
are
didn't
emblematic.
know that. Neo Geo X.
Next, let's
Yes,
talk about what
Fatal Fury.
is. It released in 1991, the same year as Street Fighter II, but this one came later.
Oh, Street Fighter
It
2
launched
came
after Street
before
Fighter II.
Fatal
Like
Fury,
many of the
okay?
other fighters, Fatal Fury was often regarded as a title that was developed to capitalize on the popularity of Street Fighter II, but that's not really the case. Actually, both Street Fighter II and Fatal Fury were developed using the original Street Fighter as a foundation.
Oh, that's
In
interesting.
fact, the development of Fatal Fury was started by one of the planners of Street Fighter.
Ooh.
Did I just hear you say, wow? This one is also a multiplayer-focused fighting game. In this story, someone named Jeff Bogard is killed by Geese Howard. Geese Howard starts up a fighting tournament in Southtown, which he runs. To avenge his father's death, Terry enters the tournament, which is known as King of Fighters. I mentioned the term King of Fighters, something you may have heard before. Yes,
Sometimes,
there's
yes.
actually a popular series called the King of Fighters, and that series was named after the fighting tournament within the world of Fatal Fury.
Oh, that? Oh, that I didn't knew.
And Terry Bogard, who is the protagonist of Fatal Fury, also appears in all the games in the King of Fighters series as one of the main characters.
Geese flying around the map, yes.
If you want to play a game from either of the Fatal Fury series or the King of Fighters series, many of them are available now on Nintendo Switch as part of the Arcade Archive series.
I actually have to
You may
get
not know which
these.
one to play first, but my recommendations from the Fatal Fury series would be Fatal Fury Special. From the King of Fighters series, my recommendation would be the King of Fighters 95.
95.
But if you want to play a fighting
Oh.
game with all sorts of strategic elements, then I recommend the King of Fighters 98.
I personally like 2002 Unlimited Match.
Next, I'll give you some insight on Terry Bogard. Actually, this video was recorded about 1 month prior to its release. That's because we need to translate and edit videos like this one, and that takes time.
Oh.
The game footage you see here is not from the final production ROM, so please understand that there may be some elements that differ from the final game. Since we have the opportunity, I want to talk about Terry using a lot of SNK lingo, meaning in this discussion the younger generations may feel a little out of the loop. But there's nothing to worry about. When we released the original Nintendo 64 version of Super Smash Bros., I was often asked, who is Samus?
Oh,
Whether or
seriously?
not the character is fun to play as is more important than whether the character is new or old, or whether the character is recognizable to everyone. I want to make sure I present Terry to you in such a way that you can fully understand his appeal.
Yeah,
So
many people didn't knew who Terry was
let's begin.
when he was revealed. It was shocking to me, seriously.
This is Terry Bogard in Super Smash Bros.
Ooh, I like his render.
He's still wearing an outfit that reflects the era of his original game, but we did our best to make him look cool in a variety of ways. When he stands next to
against
Ryu,
Rio,
it
yes.
almost makes you wonder, is this really a Super Smash Bros. Game? Doesn't it? Just like Ryu, when you're playing one-on-one, he'll face the opponent.
Yes.
Actually, he always looks in the opponent's direction. Even if you move him to a location behind the opponent, he'll quickly turn around.
Oh, yes,
always
yes,
keeping
yes,
his
yes, yes,
focus
yes.
on the opponent. Let's talk about his moves.
Yeah, it was
His usual
quite
attacks are jab, body blow,
okay.
and high kick. Each move is something familiar from the Fatal Fury series. And his dash is power charge.
Oh, power charge, yes.
This is a move you can use in Real Bout, Fatal Fury Special, and others.
I even
In the
said
original
power
series,
charge.
it was one of his special moves.
Nice.
His tilt attacks are middle kick, rising upper, and under kick. Compared to Ryu, his attack speed is slower. This is to
Ooh.
match his original series.
Okay.
Now for smash attacks. First up, backspin kick.
Oh, that's
smash
an,
attack
an
is
attack I
equivalent
didn't
to
have
his strong attack,
considered.
But the motion
Ooh.
is even cooler than in his original series. Next, wild upper and slide kick. Both are from the original series. Then his midair moves. Jump, then chop. Jump, then kick. Jump, then backward kick.
Oh, that's interesting.
And then somersault kick. However, this somersault kick was not included in the original series. But we needed a move to attack up.
Yeah, but it looks really Terry-like, so I let it pass.
Also, jump and then karate punch for a down air attack.
Ooh.
If you successfully pull off a down air, it's possible to attack with a meteor effect, as you can see here.
Whoa.
It's basically like Ryu's.
Nice.
Next, I'll cover his throws. His forward throw is his familiar buster throw.
Yeah.
His back throw is also buster throw. And his down throw is neck breaker drop.
Ooh.
In fact, he used it in the game Fatal Fury Wild Ambition.
Fatal Fury Wild Ambition?
I miss playing that game on Hyper Neo Geo 64. And then, his up throw is grasping upper. This sort of dodge attack can be performed after a spot dodge. I mentioned dodge attack, and this actually does exist. During a spot dodge, immediately press the button to counterattack.
Oh, that's cool.
During a dodge attack, your upper body becomes invincible, so this kind of move gives you the advantage when you counterattack.
Is it iframes? Nice.
Now for his special attacks.
Special.
His neutral special, with just the B button,
Power wave!
Power Wave.
Of course. Neutral, okay.
Depending on how long you press the button, you'll use one of two types of special attacks, weak and strong. This one is weak and kinda slow, and this one is strong, fast as air.
Ooh.
For Ryu, in his original game, you used 3 buttons, so there were weak, medium, and strong attacks. For Terry Bogard, you could use 4 buttons in his original game, but there were only 2 buttons for punch. So
yeah,
that's
two
why he only
punch
has
and
2 attack levels,
2 kick
weak and
buttons,
strong.
yes.
This rule applies to all of his special attacks, so please keep that in mind. By the way, the attack Power Wave is a move that shoots energy along the ground. But how does it look in the air? In his
Ooh.
original game, you couldn't use this move in the air. This is how it looks now.
Oh, that's interesting.
Fighters 96. The Power Wave ability had a shorter range, so we've recreated that version of the move. It's a
The
useful
Power
move in
Wave,
midair
yes.
and helps keep opponents in check.
That's great.
Next, we have a special performed while holding in the direction of your opponent, Burning Knuckle.
Yeah, Burning Knuckle, yes.
This move also has a weak and strong version, as well as a command input.
Command inputs, yes!
Like the
It was
Hadouken
speculated
command
that
input from Street
this will
Fighter
be
2.
for
You
Terry as
perform
well
this
as
command
maybe
using
Rio,
directional
Rio
inputs down
and
to
Ken.
the side in the direction of your opponent, and then press the button. Doing so makes the move a bit stronger.
Yes! That's great.
This means that Burning Knuckle has 4 variations.
4?
Weak without command input, and strong without command input. Weak with command input, and strong with command input. The strong version using the command input is of course the most powerful.
Ooh, makes
You'll
sense,
hear
makes
a noise
sense.
when you input the command.
Ooh.
And if you've succeeded, you might also notice some green.
Yeah,
mixing with
I
flames.
noticed the extra effects.
It may be slight, but there is a difference.
Ooh. That's cool.
The strong version with the command input really is strong,
Damn.
even capable of KOing opponents. It can be blocked, however, so be on the lookout for that.
Of course, of course.
In such a case, you'll be left wide
I
open.
mean, unblockables in Smash, well, yeah.
And this is a first for the Super Smash Bros. Series, but the side specials are split into 2 versions, a back special and a front special.
Ooh.
That means there's one more side special than usual.
Yeah, crack shoot. Yeah,
This
it's,
is a familiar
it's
move from the
logical that they
original
use this one.
There's also a command input version. It's performed by using the directional buttons down to the back, followed by the A or B button.
Or as
The
we
command
say in
version
the
will launch your
community,
opponent quite a bit further.
214. And forward it's 236.
It creates a bit of an arc, so it can be used as an anti-air attack when your opponents try to hit you.
Oh!
At close range, if you happen to be blocked by a shield, it's hard to be counterattacked because you'll pass through them.
Oh, that's nice.
There's something I want you to remember. When you do a crack shoot off screen, this is how it will look. Terry swings with his whole body when using Burning Knuckle and crack shoot, so it can be hard to recover.
Okay.
However, if you keep pressing backwards without inputting commands, you should be able to initiate crack shoot in the direction you're trying to recover.
Ooh, that's
Let me show
interesting.
you one more time. Do this, then continue to press backward.
Yeah, the moment he turns to his
And then you can
opponent, yes,
recover.
yes.
If you press too quickly or input some commands, you'll fly right off the stage, so be careful. And this is his up special, Rising Tackle.
Yes, rising tackle.
It also has weak and strong versions.
It
each
was
with different
speculated
effects.
that it could be power dunk, but as a recovery move,
And did you
yeah.
notice that if you hold down briefly to charge, your whole body glows a little? In this case, your whole body will be invincible at the start. Either way, your legs will be invincible. Here's an example of this invincibility in action. With the standard rising tackle, I got completely wiped out when I threw myself.
Ow.
But with Rising Tackle's charged command version, you can't be hit at this moment,
Ooh,
so you come out on top.
nice. It's really great.
You can of course use Rising Tackle as a recovery as well. Even after using Burning Knuckle or Crack Shoot, you can still use Rising Tackle.
Oh.
This is also very helpful when you're trying to recover, so please
Yeah,
keep
with
that in
Burning Knuckle
mind.
especially.
His down special is Power Dunk.
Yeah, power. Oh!
An attack
His down
that
B is
rises
power
and descends.
dunk? Yes!
This side, down, diagonally down command input is also known as the Shoryuken command.
Yeah, yeah.
If you
A
can
6
pull it
2
off,
3.
you'll be
Yes, yes,
invincible
yes.
at the start of the move.
I like his voice lines. Yes.
Also, you can hear a sound when it connects,
Ooh.
but it might be tough to
Okay, but the opponent doesn't slam him
Now,
down.
let's talk about
It slams
canceling
him.
specials.
It's shot away.
I'd really like you to keep this in mind.
Canceling specials?
First, if you use a special after attacking with a standard attack, the special won't come out until the move animation has finished. That makes sense, right?
Okay.
But here's what happens if you cancel out of it. At this moment here, if you've successfully entered a special command input, the rest of the animation will be cancelled, allowing you to attack again immediately.
Okay, so it's almost
I'll do that.
always
Throw out a kick
better
up
to
close,
use the actual
and once your leg extends,
inputs.
you'll perform the move.
Ooh.
Set it up so that when you attack, you can go straight into a special. This will increase your offensive options. Please try this out.
I
For
definitely will.
Neutral attack, 1, 2, and power down. This is a bread and butter combo.
Yes, yes, yes.
Aside from that,
Ooh.
you can also get Terry to fly out and attack in an M shape. In his original game, you could only cancel attacks on the ground, but in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, it's possible to cancel aerial moves.
Ooh.
The types of aerial attacks that you can cancel are limited to things like neutral air attacks or down air attacks. But I think it would be wise to use these combos to expand your offensive options.
Yes.
Last, the final smash. His final smash begins with Triple Geyser.
Yay! Triple geyser.
However, if you think that's all, you're very
They
mistaken.
gave him 2. They gave him Buster Wolf. Yeah!
If
Oh!
Triple Geyser connects, you'll follow up with Power Dunk and Buster Wolf.
Yes!
3 moves in 1.
Ah!
It's a visually striking combo. You may be wondering what happened to his original super special moves. Yes, they're here too.
Wait, what?
With the usual rules, when Terry's damage meter rises up to 100% or higher, and in stamina mode, when his overall HP drops to 30% or less, you'll see this go icon at the bottom of the screen. At this point, if you enter this specific command,
Ooh.
you can initiate the power geyser you see here. The command input is, if I borrow the way it's said in the original game, down, angle down, side, angle down, forward.
Okay.
Well, it's a bit complicated. Downward, then backward, then forward. You see?
A quarter and half
It
half
is an
circle
action game after all, so
motion.
you get to control the direction of your punch, be it right or left. In that case, no matter which direction you're going for, just swap the right input and left input. It's like
Ooh.
this. Downward, then backward, then forward. Or down, and then the opposite direction if that's forward.
Nice.
And
That's
then
really
there's this
cool.
other super special move.
Yeah.
Buster Wolf.
They gave him his Buster Wolf.
You can
I
initiate
love
this
it.
one by repeating the Hadouken command input twice.
Yes, 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 yes,
Down
yes,
to
yes,
side,
yes.
then down to side again.
Buster Wolf. Ah, I love it.
It can be rather difficult to pull off moves using the original game's command inputs, but you can also use simplified command inputs. In the case of Power Geyser, remember this: down, side, down, forward. As long as you input the command downward to the side, to the back, downward again, and then forward, you should be fine. In the case of Buster Wolf, it's simply down, side, side.
Oh, okay.
That should be easier to remember.
Yeah,
Even though the command input is complex, it can still
I
be
play fighting games since I don't know how many years, so yeah.
Since these moves can only be used when Terry has taken a lot of damage, you'll be in even more danger if your opponent blocks. So they're high risk and high return. Please save them for when you really need to make a last-ditch effort. You can use it again and again, but be careful. Your opponent may be able to predict your move and take action. Essentially, it's best to use it when it's least expected, or to cancel out of a combo, like this.
That's great.
For the taunts, I decided to match his original game.
Oh,
His up taunt is "Hey, come on," from the King of Fighters series.
yes!
His down taunt spins his hat like in the Real Bout series. And his side taunt is stand up from God
Oh, it's a stand-up! Yeah! Ah, we need little
using various special moves in the game so far.
little
And you can
rock.
hear his voice. Like that.
Aw.
We've incorporated both his longer remarks, like Power Wave, from older titles, and his shorter remarks, like Rock You, from newer titles.
That's cool.
And here are his color variations.
Ooh.
There's a good variety of colors available from across the series, and the cap design is slightly different in each version.
Fatal Fury.
They're based on his original
Fury.
games, and we've also included some from the King of Fighters 14 and the anime series.
Of the anime, wow.
He
Yes!
sometimes takes off his cap too. For example, it happens during his victory pose. His cap also blows away when he is defeated in stamina mode.
Oh! That's really cool. Yeah, stages! Well, stage.
The stage is called King of Fighters.
Oh,
Stage.
Rio, Joe and
It looks
Yuri,
like one
Yuri.
hardcore fighting coliseum. The text above the Jumbotron reads, King of Fighters, without the. When we talk about a game title, we need the up front, but the name of the tournament in the game's story is just King of Fighters. This is a very unique stage, and it follows some rules that haven't existed in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before.
Seriously? Wow.
First, the edge is walled off.
What?
In the Super Smash Bros. Series, you need to launch opponents off the stage. Here, however, the more damage a fighter has accumulated, the more the wall will visually react when they're launched into it. Can you
Ooh.
see? Eventually,
Oh, that's
through the
amazing.
wall. There are fireworks in the background. Basically, this special feature allows you to KO an opponent only after they've accumulated enough damage.
This stage is amazing.
That way, you can enjoy the battle more like you would in a traditional fighting game.
That you can't fall off.
When you're close to the wall, it's possible to be KO'd even when your damage is low.
Oh.
It's just like in regular stages. In the Real Bout Fatal Fury series, there was a feature in which the walls could be destroyed and players could suffer a ring out when they hit the wall.
Oh, that's an
This
inspiration
isn't
for it.
exactly the same, but we made it kind of similar to that. We hope
I
you'll
wonder
enjoy
if
playing
more
on stage
characters
with all
will
the
be
special
shown in
moves.
the background. Or at least a different ones. Because Rio was already shown in the first
By
trailer.
the way, there are guest characters in the background, right? Since we have the opportunity, I'd like to introduce them to you.
Cameos! I like this section already.
First,
Yeah,
Andy
Andy!
Bogard. He's the adoptive brother of Terry Bogard. Both of them were adopted from an orphanage and raised by Jeff Bogard. However, while Terry's teacher was Jeff Bogard, Andy studied under Mai Shiranui's father. He uses the Koppoken fighting style.
Oh, that I didn't knew.
Joe Higashi. He's one of the three main characters from earlier games in the Fatal Fury series. He's the only one that doesn't have any connection to Geese Howard. He's a Muay Thai champion. Kung Fu
Ah,
He's
the
master
old
of
man
the
is
Holy
back.
Fist of 8 ways, and he also trained Jeff Bogard. He can
Oh,
enlarge
he
his body as
trained
well.
Terry's father.
Billy
Ooh,
Kane.
Father.
He's been in many Fatal
Billy!
Fury games since the first one, and he's the right-hand man of Geese Howard. While he appears in the first game, his costume is based on his appearances in King of Fighters 97 onwards. You can't really see his back, but the no smoking symbol is definitely there.
Ah, that's good.
Geese
Geese!
Howard,
Geese!
big boss of Southtown. And he's the rival of Terry Bogard. Falling off of buildings is his thing.
Oh, I wish we could play as him.
Rock
Rock!
Howard. His first appearance was Garo, Mark of the Wolves. He's the son of Geese Howard, and Terry actually raised him. That means his appearance in this game at this age with that look doesn't really jive with the times.
Yeah.
But Smash is kind of like that to begin with, right? Kim Kapwa.
Oh, Kim.
He uses Taekwondo and considers himself a fighter for justice. His Ho'okyaku is very famous.
Oh,
His
Yamazaki.
first appearance was in Fatal Fury 3, and he's a criminal known as Dark Broker. He's very selfish and sadistic.
I really like him. Yes, Blue
Her
Mary!
first appearance was in
You
Fatal
look
Fury 3.
amazing, girl.
She uses combat sambo, and she's a good drinking buddy of Terry's. Those were the characters from the Fatal Fury series, but from here on, let me introduce characters from other series.
Oh, yes! Yes.
Athena.
Yay,
She's a
Athena!
Psycho Soldier. Psycho Soldier is a memorable game released around 1986, and it was the first title to feature a fully voiced theme song within the game. This epic song was also remixed for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate,
Yes!
and it was recorded in both Japanese and English.
Oh, that's cool.
Music start. Kyo Kusanagi.
Yeah,
He's
Kyo.
the protagonist of the King of Fighters series, and he uses the ancient martial arts Kusanagi-ryu. Speaking of the protagonist, there are differences depending on which version you're talking about, like Orochi and Nest.
Yeah, the
Anyway,
four
he is
four
forever a
different
school kid.
Kyo versions.
Yoda-
Yes, my boy.
Originally, he was introduced as Kyo Kusanagi's rival.
My
When I first saw
boy!
this character in the game at the time, due to his look and attitude, I thought whoever created this character must be a genius.
Yeah, I love it so much. Ah, Daimon.
He's a judo gold medalist belonging to the Japanese team, and he likes to throw his opponents. And Choi Bonge.
Chang and Choi. Oh my
One
god.
is an escaped convict, and the other
That's
they are currently
amazing.
undergoing rehabilitation under the previously mentioned Kim Kapwan. Ralph Jones and Clark
Ooh.
Still.
Oh please,
Originally,
please tell
they
me
were
that
main
Leona is
characters in the
also
Ikari
there.
Warriors series before Neo Geo. They appeared as guests in the Metal Slug series too. Ryo Sakazaki,
Yeah,
the
Rio.
protagonist of Art of Fighting. The original Art of Fighting was released just before Fatal Fury 2.
He's literally
That means it was
the
the first
from the
game
fighting
to
style like
implement a true
Rio,
super
or
special
the Street Fighter Ryu.
How could I not include him? King.
Yeah,
Her first
King!
appearance
King is
was in Art of
amazing.
Fighting, and she's a bouncer and bodyguard. She is a beautiful woman with an androgynous sense of style. Next,
Yeah, Yuri
Miri
Sakazaki.
She was kidnapped in the first Art of Fighting game, but after that, she trained hard and mastered Kyokugen Karate in just 1 year. In other
Oh.
words, she's a genius. So, as you can see, we've included many characters. A total of
20 guest characters. Wow.
Now, it's very cumbersome. I mean, it takes a lot of time. But so many people
Really
love each and every
amazing.
one of these characters, even outside the confines of their individual series. So we simply had to do our best by them. By the way, you may have noticed that a very important character from the Fatal Fury series was not included. Yes, Mai Shirami.
Oh.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is for good boys and girls of many different ages.
No.
So we decided not to feature.
No. How could you?
Also, my music features a variety of tracks. The music it plays affects which special guest will hear.
Ah.
For example, there's a track called Pasta, and when the music is playing, Andy Bogard will always appear.
Music
I hope you look forward to
music
that as well.
specific cameo characters. What? Let's see him in action. Yes.
Okay, I'm done providing information, so now let's jump into some actual battles. This time, I'm going to play the Terry route of Classic mode.
Okay.
On top
Where
of
is
that, I want to
he?
try and hit the
Is he
highest
already in the
intensity
picture?
level. Let's see if I can get all the way up to intensity 9.9. Honestly, playing the game in extreme difficulty while doing commentary is extremely hard.
Double extreme!
One or the other is doable, but doing both at once forces me to divide my attention. But that means I should do my best at both. I'll do my best.
Good luck, Mr.
First,
Sakurai.
this route is named the King of Smash. 3 characters who have some sort of connection will appear as a set, a challenge that looks somehow familiar.
Oh. Yes.
Okay, the first intensity level is 5.0, so I should be fine. All battles in Terry's route are stamina battles. This stage's special KO rule that I talked about earlier isn't the best match for stamina rules, but oh well. On his route, a lot of stages feel like they're from a traditional fighting game.
I like it already.
Okay, I did it anyway.
Wow, Rosalina's so big compared to
Of course,
Terry.
even
What
in
the
this
fuck?
mode, it's not impossible for me to try for a KO, but normally it'll be over before that. There. Done.
Whoa, smashed through the wall.
Looks like he's saying, give me some.
He's demanding her
Next,
money.
round 2. It's the Legend of Zelda team. Just because characters are in a team because of their similarities, that doesn't mean that they have to be from the same game.
Ah, okay.
This is Let's Go to Seoul, Kim Kapwan's theme. And I've got it set up so that we don't move from the bottom of Prison Tower. It would be easiest to simply knock him off the screen, but I'm not going to do that, because it's not as fun to watch.
Yeah, it would be over too fast.
Oops, I knocked him off.
Oh.
Over here.
Come on, come on. Oh, I love it. I can't wait
Will you
to
do it?
fight as him. I mean, it's been a while since I last played Smash, but still.
Alright,
He made
the
poof.
boomerang's not coming back,
Yeah, best Zelda in the house.
and I can't go to the edge. Oh no!
He has to do it.
Tables are turned. Cancelled it.
Bam!
He wears his cap backward when he does a power dunk.
Ah, yes, I noticed. This is amazing.
Now you could call this the giant stage.
Oh, Team Bad
All the
Boy.
giants are lined up. Of course, the music track is Taku and Stepi. Of course, he says. You might wonder who Taku and Stepi are. But it seems like it means Tanaka and Kitamura. This track is from Fatal Fury 2. There's a giant wrestler named Big Bear, and this is his track.
Oh, it's from Big Bear.
Regardless of the track name,
I remember him.
it's a really famous hard rock song. So please give it a listen.
Woo.
The original song was called Yusha Raiden. There's that masked wrestler.
Yusha.
Bear
Yusha.
is
That
his
means
true
hero.
He's called Raiden.
And Terry falls.
I'm beginning to find the intensity quite tough. Round 4. The whole atmosphere is a little different than how it's been up until now, right? We've been to arena-style flat stages, but suddenly we're at a battlefield form stage. Oh, there's an item.
Nah.
There's an arcade game series called Athena, and this stage uses that as a motif.
That's
Oh,
cool.
it's metal.
Oh, metal Terry. Let's get metal.
Now that I'm thinking about it,
Whoa.
I suppose both Lady Palutena
He
and
didn't.
were possibly an
What?
homage to the Athena of Greek
He
mythology.
he used that move, but didn't flew off
Plus,
off the
I wanted to do
stage.
something
What?
where two characters
That's
who are
interesting.
similar or have similar abilities are together. It's a nice Kokugenryu team.
Uh-oh.
If I let my guard down, I'll easily be defeated, so I need to pay attention.
I know this feeling. Oh, Lady Palafina.
By the way, You can use moves like crack shoot to aim for overhead platforms, so they have some utility to it.
Ooh.
I kept her in check. Phew, that was close. Looks like that firebar didn't work out for her.
Bitch.
It's getting brutal.
Oh.
The intensity is close to 8.
Sonic, Mega Man, and
The
Pac-Man.
opposing team is comprised of heroes from different companies. Sonic and Terry are on the stage. Actually, Sonic and Terry were both created in '91, so they're the same age.
Haha. That's cool.
And the next year, in '92, Kirby was born. Everyone's getting old.
Aw, don't remind me.
They're still on active duty.
Oh,
You know, it's easier to fight.
there's a song in the background.
When using crack shoot, it's especially easy going uphill. Yikes. It's too soon to be taking this much damage. I started out with 150 HP, so I feel like I'm losing. Next, Mega Man. He was born in '87. The first Street Fighter came out in '87 as well, so that makes Ryu the same age. That was bad.
Ryu and Mega Man all have the same age.
Don't go off screen. Ah, he went off. I'm sorry. And now, Pac-Man from 1980 is here. Of course, this character was made by Bandai Namco Studios, but when I talk to their team, I'll call him your company's character. They always come back saying, oh yeah, our company's character. I often have these kinds of exchanges with them.
Whoa.
Oh, that was close.
Oh,
But I won't give in until the very end.
don't lose
I've got
now.
a super special move.
Ooh.
How was that? Not enough? I see. Well, how about now?
Whoa, Buster Wolf.
It's bad to keep using the same move. Seriously. Next, you could call this Team Darkness.
Ooh, I like it. Oh, geese music.
With the track Soy Sauce for Geese playing on the rooftop, it's got the aura of a final showdown.
Yes, 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 yes. This is definitely fitting.
Oh, not
Uh-oh,
good.
uh-oh.
Up next is Ganondorf. I don't want to get hit by him, not even once. He's huge. Yikes. You can't take things lightly in moments like this one.
The music is really a nice touch.
That was a bad move. Alright, can I do this without getting hit?
Ooh, nice.
Now for a scary one.
Oh yes, Bayonetta. Oh, I haven't heard her Japanese voice lines.
Oh, that was just dangerous.
Oh.
Pulling off that midair jump was risky.
Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. But the,
She's so good.
as I saw again,
That was a beautiful move,
he didn't flew off the stage.
but she couldn't take advantage of that opportunity.
Woo!
That will cost her a lot.
Oh, nice pose.
Time for the final battle. It's not Master Hand, but Ryu, Ken, and then Terry.
Ooh.
Art of Fighting version 230000000.0 is playing. In other words, it's kind of a themed fight. He's super strong, so I have to work hard. I'm not pacing this out very well.
Who could have?
I'm starting from 100.
Okay, I mean
So I wish I defeated Ryu
Terry
before my
and
HP dropped to 100,
Rio or
but I can't give up until the end. I have super
and
special moves.
Ken. They were in the
Terry is
Capcom
last.
vs SNK
He
series,
uses the
which
same
is
super special move.
amazing,
for
by the
chit-chat.
way.
It's really tough doing this while talking.
Especially
Oh, no.
Capcom vs SNK 2. It's so good. If you get your hands on it, keep it. I guess
This is no
it's
good.
in the
Got it.
American store on the
Gets even tougher
PlayStation
from
3. Don't quote me on that. I've heard something like this.
I messed up a perfect shield. Here he comes. I gotta be on guard.
Oh, oh, oh. Yes! Wow!
Yeah, but with a power wave?
You won with a power wave.
If I could have pulled off a super special move, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, did I make it to intensity 9.9?
Oh, you
Yes,
did.
I did. That was hard work.
Ooh, pachi, pachi, pachi.
Terry Bogard is really fun to play as, so I hope you enjoy playing as him in such situations.
Oh, a song collection. Okay.
Next, let's talk about the music.
Even
This
more
time, we have
music,
something
yeah.
very special lined up for you. For instance, when we were deciding which songs to include in this set, we thought about concentrating on songs related to Terry, but there were a lot of big band style songs that didn't really fit the mood of battle. That aside, the music of SNK has always been great, right from the beginning.
That's true.
So this time, we selected tracks that could be called SNK style. Basically, we expanded the selection a bit to include series outside of just Fatal Fury and the King of Fighters.
Oh, that's good.
SNK songs
So
have
much
always
good
been great,
music.
really. This was true before Neo Geo, and all the way from the old The King of Fighters games to the arrangements in the latest installment, The King of Fighters 14. We did a lot of digging around, and finally managed to narrow our many candidates down to 50 songs.
50 songs? What?
We never intended to do something like this, of course. So we submitted our 50 proposals to SNK, expecting them to pick out maybe 10 or 20 that they considered acceptable. But they told us they were okay.
So they have really all
As a result,
50
we
songs?
pretty much added in 50 songs.
Holy shit!
Have a look at the list.
What? Fatal Fury 2.
That's how we ended up with the list we have.
Oh,
We
both
worked hard to
soy
deliver
sauce for
some of the
geese
best
versions.
remixes.
Yes!
This was a very special one-off case, and I don't think we'll be able to do the same for other series. To be honest, I think that being able to hear such a selection might make the fighter
Samurai
system quite a
Showdown,
bit
Metal
more than its
Slug.
price.
Metal Slug, wow. This is
I do hope you'll
amazing.
enjoy it. Challenger Pack 4 comes with a Spirit Board too. The Spirit Board can be selected via the Spirit
Oh,
stick.
the art! The artwork!
Have a look at the background. If it looks familiar to you, you'll start feeling pretty nostalgic.
Oh, the stage!
Shinkiro-san's artwork is always so nice and vibrant, isn't it?
That's my boy Yuri.
You can also look forward to mock tournaments featuring each of the characters. That old school Athena and Ralph and Clark artwork really is something. Now for the Mii fighters. Please have a look.
Oh, I have seen some leaks. Maybe they're true, maybe they're not. We will see soon. Me customs. Oh! Samurai Showdown! Yes! As Nakoruru. Oh, that's cool! Oh, Art of Fighting? Who is it? Ryu Sakazaki! Yes! That's great! It fits perfectly! KOF! It's Yuri! My boy! Yes! It's amazing! Virtual Fighter! What? Akira! What? Ah, I love it! Jackie? What? Oh! I practically only know like 2 characters from them, so yeah. Oh, that's cool! Ah! Oh my god, this is like... November 6th. today.
SNK was also involved with the Mii Fighter set this time, so it has a strong fighting game influence. It borrows a lot from the series Nakoruru comes from, like her wind slash attack, so I hope you'll enjoy those little details. Moving on to
Yes!
Amiibo. Here's
The Amiibo section. Oh,
Simon, Chrom, and Incineroar.
nice.
Each of these will be released on Friday, November 15th.
I haven't even got the last ones they announced. Oh yeah, the 6.0 update.
Next, let's discuss the details of the updates. We've made some improvements to battle arenas. First, we're making it so you can send messages to each other in a battle arena. The messages are preset.
Okay.
So there's that, and also the player who created the arena can now change the rules.
Oh, can change the
We've
rule.
also added the option to play
Oh.
either Battlefield form or Omega form at random in the stage settings.
That was always a problem.
Aside
Good
from
that they
you
fixed
can now
it.
pick Elite only as an arena type.
Arena type Elite only?
Furthermore, quick play won't be the only way to play with people you don't know.
Hmm?
As long as the arena type is set to public and no password is set, we've made it so anyone is now free to join.
Oh,
So I hope you'll enjoy that.
and you can create an open lobby.
Terry is due for distribution on November 6th. If you have the Fighter's Pass, you'll be able to get him straight away, or you can purchase him separately.
Nice.
Well, I think that wraps it up for our Terry Bogard showcase. I hope we were able to convey his appeal. By the way, his reveal trailer was aired in advance. It was created using SNK pixel art. The complete version of it, including the gameplay portion, is finally ready.
Ooh.
I'd like to show it to you after this.
Yes, 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 yes.
Now this is something of an inside story, but I of course wrote the plot for SNK's pixel art packed reveal trailer.
Oh.
When the invitation comes out, you might recall how it says, "Don't be late, S." That is not what I wrote. It makes me think, ugh, this is why I hate inside jokes. After leaving it to the staff, it snuck its way in there. I just want you to know that the S is also the Super Smash Bros. Series S.
Of course.
Well then, let's move on to the intro movie.
Stereo sounds. It's amazing. What a smash! Don't be late. Oh, this trailer's so great. No. Joe's hair was so short back then. I love it so much. My boy! Sadly, you're only a B final, but still. I love his laugh. Terry faces the fury. Okay, now it's complete. Nope. That's a wolf! I love it. Oh, there was a reference. Oh, oh shit! I didn't thought about how Kirby looks. Oh. Oh, boom, boom, boom! Power dunk and amazing! I love it so much. Oh, that's it.
We crammed in a little too much content this time. Hopefully, I'll be able to make future showcases a little shorter.
Ah, it's amazing. Ah, I love every second of it. And many people were speculating how they will fit 45 minutes. Oh god. Okay, they had to introduce and explain who is Terry and where comes he from. Okay. And of course all his special attacks and the direct inputs and all that stuff. I can't wait to play as Terry. Seriously though, it's amazing. It's amazing that he's the game at all. It's truly the Smash Ultimate version. Ah. Okay. I guess the video is already long enough, so yes, I'm going to wrap up now too. Please thumbs up if you like what you saw. Thumb down if you don't like what you saw. Write in the comments what fighter you speculate to be next. What your thoughts on or I can do the English sometimes. What your thoughts are about Terry, and if you played any Fatal Fury or King of Fighters titles, how your experiences with these are. Maybe who's your main, maybe it isn't Terry, maybe someone else. But yeah. Okay then. Hopefully we see you next time. There are already videos in the making, so stay tuned. Okay then. See you next time. Bye bye.